guys, and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be telling you guys about some groups that I feel like will disband this year in 2024. So I think these groups will disband because they're not active on social media or they're not active music wise. I have a few groups honestly that I thought would disband last year that are not on this list because they survived. Those groups that I thought, would disband last year were Trends, Blitzers, Kingdom, and Ghost 9. Like, I for sure thought those four would disband, but they didn't. And I'm super happy they didn't because I really like Trends. I really like Blitzers. I am getting back into Kingdom. I kind of stopped standing them, but I'm getting back into them again. And then Ghost 9, I love Ghost 9. So I'm very happy they didn't disband. But I thought for sure they would. But this year, I have some predictions that I just know will come true. Like, I just know at least two of these groups will either, disband or, go on a hiatus. Something. Sorry if the audio quality is off. I'm currently in the car. Don't ask why. Before I get into the groups that I think will disband this year, let's give a tribute to 3 groups that I lost to disbandment last year. RIP to Bugaboo. You had a good year. Oh my god. I'm still very salty about it. They're still one of my favorite groups. I miss them, okay? They made good music, even though all four songs were good, okay? Only 4 songs and they're all good. Next, let's pay tribute to BDC, who never stood a chance with their trash company. Honestly, the boys are so sweet, and it's so sad because they didn't really get any training, and it's just sad situation. I really like BDC still. I follow all of them on social media, and I refuse to believe that they're no longer going to promote together. Last but not least, RIP to Dia, or Dia? How do people say it? Anyways, RIP to them, for real. One of the saddest disbandments I had to watch happen, just because I feel like towards the end of their career, nobody really cared about them anymore. Even their company didn't care. Just overall sad. Honestly, all these groups disbanding is so sad. I know there's more, but these are 3 that I really liked, and it's just sad. Anyways, let's now move on to groups that I think will disband this year. Of course, I'm gonna give explanations to why I think they will disband. Let's start off strong. Let's start off strong with Weki Meki. Let's be honest, guys. Weki Meki, their time is up. And it's not the fault of the girls. It is the fault of the company. Because what is the company doing with Weki Meki? Siesta was such a hit song. I feel like that went viral on, K-pop Twitter. And even K-pop YouTube. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody liked Siesta. Why did they just disappear after that? I just don't understand. There's so many companies who will stop promoting their groups after a hit song. I don't know why. Obviously, nobody knows why these companies do this. You get a hit. Let's take Brave Girls, for example. Rolling was such a hit. It was such a hit after, a while. It was released and then it became big again. Why didn't the Brave Brothers take advantage of Rolling becoming such a big hit? Instead, they choose not to promote Brave Girls as much. It doesn't make sense. And no wonder Brave Girls left the company. No wonder they're BB Girls now. No wonder every member of the original lineup left Brave Girls and Brave Entertainment. Anyways, it's been radio silent since their last comeback. And honestly, I think Weki Meki is going to silently disband. Also, their contract is ending this year. It makes no sense for them to stay a group. It makes me really sad because they obviously worked really hard. They got a hit song. They probably thought, wow, we got a hit song. We're going to really be put on. And then they're not. And it's just overall sad situation. You're going to hear me say that throughout this whole video. But it makes me so sad to see such a talented group of girls just get shoved to the side. You know what I'm saying? Next group that I think will disband this year is TFN. So it's just like Weki Meki. It's been radio silence on TFN. And we all know what MLD Entertainment is about. They suck. Look what they did to Momoland, and Lapilis also. I don't think Lapilis will disband because they're doing all right, but I feel like Lapilis could do so much better. But TFN is really shoved to the side. Where is TFN? I think their last comeback was like maybe a year or two ago. I don't know, but MLD, they do keep debuting groups. They have like 3 new groups, counting Lapis. What are they doing? Like, you can't even manage one group. Why are you debuting 3 more? It doesn't make sense. I think TFN is done for, but we'll see. We'll see. Hey guys, I'm editing this 3 days after I first made this voice memo, and TFN has officially disbanded. I literally just went on TikTok. It's currently 8 p.m. in California as I'm editing this. They just disbanded. What? I knew it. I called it. I'm upset actually, but yeah, unfortunately, they're gone. Also, a group called VAV disbanded, which I did not expect at all because they literally just got done with tour. What? I thought they were gonna keep going because who goes on tour and then disbands? These K-pop companies will rot in hell. The next group I think will disband is Road B, and I know a lot of people don't know who this group is. They were a different group. They were under the name BXK, but then members left, as usual. The lineup changed a little bit, and now they're under Road B, and they had a really good song. Their debut was Icarus, right? But then they just never made a song after that. And I think Icarus was like a year ago or 2. I think it came out in 2022. And like it's been radio silence since. No music. But I will say Eddie, one of their members, does, come out here and there. But, I never see the rest of them promote. I don't know. I don't think they're even a group anymore. They might have disbanded, I just don't know. You never know unless there's like a really big post, but from my knowledge there's no big post and their Instagram is not even updated. Yeah, I think they will disband this year. Next group I think will disband is Cherry Bullet. So FNC Entertainment decided to debut a new group, and when they did that, I was like, don't they have Cherry Bullet, who they don't manage correctly? They have P1 Harmony, okay, who's P1 Harmony is doing good, but there were some instances that were a little sus with P1 Harmony. And then last but not least, N-Flying. Well, I know they have SF9 as well. SF9, we don't even want to talk about that. Again, Cherry Bullet had a hit song, Love So Sweet. They had that hit song that went viral again. It was very popular, and then they waited a year to give us another Cherry Bullet comeback and literally made Love So Sweet Part 2. It's literally the same exact song. And you made us wait a year for that? Cherry Bullet is still pretty active on social media, but the music is just not there. FNC, what's going on? The next group is Drippin', and I personally really like Drippin'. They used to be a very hard stan group for me, but lately it's kind of went downhill. They're kind of just back to like being in the middle because there's no music, But the real reason that I think Drippin' will disband is because Alex left. He was on hiatus, I'm pretty sure, but he left, and Alex brought a lot of hype to the group. A lot of people stand Drippin' from Minso and Alex, but Alex left. A lot of people were sad about that. I was on Twitter the day it happened, and a lot of people were just expressing their feelings about it, being very upset. And obviously no ill feelings towards Alex because he left because he had to leave, but I just feel like that really upset a lot of the fans, and I've seen a decrease in Drippin' fans ever since kind of that has been announced. And Drippin' hasn't made a song since the 7 Sins, and that song was just alright. Like, I really liked the one, which was their comeback before 7 Sins, and I really liked the one. Like, that was a really good song, and that was a good album as well. But then they dropped 7 Sins. It was alright. It's not anything to write home about. Yeah, I don't see them continuing as a group for a very long time. And if they don't disband this year, I think it'll be 2025. Unfortunately, I don't want them to disband, obviously, but their company doesn't, Willem Entertainment, I should say, doesn't seem to care. Next, I think DKZ will disband, and I think this because the only thing holding DKZ together, really, I feel like, is J-Chan. I feel like he brings the group so much hype and so many heads turn because of J-Chan. All the other members, I really like all the other members, obviously, but just speaking in terms of the outside perspective, when you think of DKZ, you think of J-Chan, and they don't have much music as well, like at all. Their last comeback, Ahyung, wasn't a hit at all for people. It was a miss for a lot of people, including myself. At the time, I kind of like it now, but at the time it was very much a miss. The music isn't here, and on top of that, many members of DKZ have left, you know. I just don't see them lasting longer than this year, but maybe they will drop a song or two and get back on the huff. We'll see. I hope. I don't want DKZ to disband, but it's looking that way for me. Okay, guys, this is a very stretch. This is a stretch, but I low-key think that WooA might or has a slight chance of disbanding, and I just think that because I don't know, I never hear anybody talk about WooA. If they're talking about WooA, they're talking about Nana, and I think Nana's in L's up because WooA is not doing well. I think they put her on, you know, when idols go on survival shows, that's how you know something's wrong. You know something's wrong because of that. But yeah, that's just how I feel. I don't really have a better reason, but the fact that nobody talks about them and they don't come back frequently. I think the last time they got hype was Catch the Stars, but before that it was definitely Purple. Purple was a song that so many people really liked. I mean really made fun of. Not liked. Hold on. It's a very camp song that a lot of people made fun of. That gave them attention, but after that, nobody cared anymore about WooA. Who do you hear talking about WooA? It's very unfortunate. That's what I think will happen. I think they're not gonna be here much longer if their company doesn't start giving them more comebacks and stuff. Hopefully, but nobody's really checking for L's up. Nobody's checking for L's up like that. So I don't think that's gonna bring much hype to the group, but you never know. Nana's very popular outside of WooA. She's popular. She's always doing variety things. Maybe that will keep them afloat. So last but not least, this is a group that I stand for the longest, and I recently unstanned them just because, I don't know, I'm not interested in them anymore outside of the members. And to stand a group, I have to like the members and the music, you know? It's BYEE. I'm so sad about this group. I feel horrible for this group. They have been managed absolutely horribly managed, which is so sad. The members are so fun to watch, honestly. I love watching their variety content, and unfortunately my bias, left the group and sued the company, might I say. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be here much longer. They were on Peak Time, but unfortunately did not win Peak Time. I feel like the company should have gave them a comeback right after Peak Time because they have so many new fans because of that show. Kind of like what DKB did. DKB released What the Hell not too long after Peak Time ended. So did Vanner. They capitalized off of that hype they got from Peak Time, and I just think a good company would be like, oh, maybe we should do this as well. The thing about BYEE is that they actually are still quite active on YouTube and on their Instagram. They're still pretty active, but obviously that doesn't matter because Bugaboo disbanded a week after they uploaded a video on their YouTube channel, so I guess it doesn't matter. I still have hope that they'll come back, but it's not looking too good for them. It's not looking too good. Anyways, guys, this was the groups I think will disband this year, 2024. If you agree, let me know. If you disagree, let me know. Also, let me know any more groups that you think will disband this year. I don't want to manifest it on nobody, but it's not looking too good. It's just not looking too good. It's really not. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. 괜찮은 문제는 모두 떨쳐버리고 이곳을 떠나 내가 원하는 곳으로 let me go 작은 비행기 속 날려보내요 You fly so high 너무 높아서 내 손에 닿지가 않은 걸까